Let's be real. That phone call, it's the worst. There's been an incident at school. Your child's hit someone. You feel that wave of dread, the confusion, and honestly, the shame. You feel totally helpless. You know your child's a good kid, but you don't know how to stop this cycle. I'm Brendan, and for over 20 years, I've been in those school phone calls. The ones where the school's only focusing in on punishment, but the parents want a solution to stop the problem from continuing. Today, I'm going to give you my simple 3-step blueprint. We're going to take you from feeling like that helpless parent, the one that's just there to listen, to becoming the expert who calls the shots. You won't just understand your child, you'll finally know what to do and what to say to the school to help them and to stop the calls from happening. You already know your child better than anyone. I'm going to give you a crash course into how to become the expert. Step 1. Discover what the behaviour is communicating. This step is where we stop getting confused and start getting clarity. You need to learn the big secret the school often misses. Aggression is always a message. It's not just the young person making a mistake. When the school says, your child hit someone, they're describing the action. But the action is not the problem. The action is your child's loud, messy way of sending the message about an unmet need they have. That push, that yell, that kick, it's just their panicked way of saying, I need help, or I am out of tools. They didn't hit because they're bad. They hit because they're trying to escape something difficult or get something that they're missing. Was the need to escape the loud noises? The need to escape the hard worksheet? Was it something that they don't know how to communicate, that they want something that someone else has? Your new job as the expert? Stop just listening to the school's summary of the mess. Start demanding to know. What was the specific need my child was trying to meet? This question's like magic. It immediately stops the conversation from a disciplined conversation to becoming a problem-solving conversation. This is the first step to becoming the expert. Step 2, identify the triggers. Step 2 is about getting better information from the teacher's report of aggression. You need to start by looking for the red flags that happened before they lashed out. The school might tell you that it was sudden, that there was no warning. But I promise you, even if it was impulsive, there was a trigger. The staff only noticed the meltdown. You need to focus on the build-up, the quiet signals that come right before the storm. Maybe they start getting jumpy, picking at their pencil, going silent, or sinking down in the chair. Those are the red flags in your child's nervous system that's screaming at you. If the teacher misses this and just tells the child to hurry up, they may have just made the problem worse. Your new job as the expert? When you talk to the school, don't just ask about the consequence. Ask, what were the triggers you saw in the 5 minutes before the incident? If they can't tell you, you already know more about your child's struggles than they do, and you weren't even there. By working with the school to identify the triggers, you're taking back control. Step 3, demand teaching of a skill. Step 3 is your biggest win. Your child needs to learn a new skill. The school's default? Punishment. Consequences punish the behaviour, but they don't teach the skill. If your child's using aggression, it's because it's the only tool they have. You need to demand they teach a replacement skill instead of the hitting that's safe, positive, but still meets that unmet demand. For example, if hitting gets them attention, the unmet need is connection. So the new tool could be a specific way to talk to the teacher and get a positive check-in or spend time with them. Your new job, you're now the expert advocate. You tell the school, I appreciate the school's approach to discipline, but what is the specific new tool you're teaching my child this week? And that's it. That is the 3-step blueprint. Discover what the behaviour is communicating, identify the triggers, demand the teaching of a new skill. You are no longer that helpless parent. You're the expert advocate who knows exactly what your child needs to succeed. You now have the blueprint and you are the expert. But if you're needing the extra level of help, that's where the guided path can come in. If you want me to step in and run a full functional behaviour assessment, write that customised plan for you, and personally guide you through those meetings to make sure this blueprint is installed perfectly, click the link below for a discovery call. Either way, use these 3 simple steps starting today. It's time to stop the phone calls and start getting progress.